gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the ECU Pirates and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Hey guys, I did catch up with the Charlotte head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play.
Defense on the field first.
It all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The 49ers ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Allen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They
2nd
will
and 13.
take the penalty.
2nd and 16.
Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
It's a punt.
It's complete on the right side. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Got rid of it quickly.
Bro, that happens in this game so often. It's got to stop, bro. He's wide open. He just throws it at his feet, bro. That is so bad. Like, come on, bro. That happens at least once a game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Makes it past the marker.
At least once a game, bro. It's got to stop.
They get it down to the 35.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Middleton. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Niners.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to take off. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Hey, shut that, please.
Played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because a lot of
I need a
times
fumble,
the
bro.
hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Running inside, it's Rutledge.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Touchdown.
And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
What kind
you
of
usually
throw
beat
was
the
that,
ground.
bro?
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
I know.
49ers line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. receivers right off the line. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him
what playbook is he in, bro?
play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Bro, I need a fumble, bro. It's the 2nd big hit he's taking.
Before he gets in plus territory, gets 15
What?
and a 1st down. And the Pirates are flying down the field. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout.
Good D.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Hey, at what point is he going to get hurt, bro? Be for real, bro.
Running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today.
Thank you.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
To the air. It's Harold. I don't think that's the way they
It's the 2nd time on the same exact play, bro. Why is he throwing it at his feet every fucking time? Shit is so stupid, bro. Throwing it at his feet every time, bro. Makes no sense.
And the 49ers are in the hurry up. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Quarterback's gonna get hurt, bro.
He goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Not
Tackle.
room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Overran it, bro. He threw it right at me, bro.
That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go with a direct snap. productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
That was a really good play call.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Allen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Thank God he missed that.
The connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Hopefully he misses
Here
this.
comes the field goal unit, and he'll envision the ball flight
He
as
missed
he
it.
lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Can't get my offense going, man.
Right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Back to throw, it's Harold. Caught. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The 49ers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left.
That was all me.
What a spectacular layout and catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Lunchtime.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Unloads to the wide out.
Good route.
Connection
Is that on
to
me?
the right. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Come on,
An
bro.
ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two failed to
Oh!
make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Into the end zone.
Let's go.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with Texas.
Come on, JB.
Taking on the number 7 team.
He's out of there.
There he goes. Open it
Way
up.
to start the second half. Way to give us a spark.
It's a touchdown.
Way to give us a spark,
We
man.
just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Should have been a TD if he had on the catch meter and he didn't do it. I mean, that's not on me. We've all had situations where we drop touchdown to the catch meter, bro. There he goes. And he throws it in Frogger traffic to score a touchdown, so he gets that one back.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
2 receivers and 3 defenders in the area, and he fit that one in.
One play, explosive touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's McGee. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Back to pass on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot.
Like, at what point can we get decent throw animations, bro?
We've seen this offense click and hum.
But just do a duck, bro.
Something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Crew, don't do that. Knock it off.
That is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the 49ers look to keep this drive humming. Gonna run it. It's Rutledge. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown 49ers. And they take it in for 6 more points. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game,
Ran
Bro.
right through the defender, and now he's still
Like,
running.
be for real, bro.
Finally corralled, and not before.
But he has
picks up the
-8
first
speed.
down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. This is a designed run.
Like, I don't. How is he not injured, bro?
On that one, it'll be no gain on the play.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving
I don't understand it, bro.
this football game too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good.
Like, punish his ass, bro.
Defense covering it up.
Punish him.
The offense get it back, gets a turnover.
Running the whole game with this sorry quarterback.
Plays and make those big plays.
It's like his 9th rush attempt, bro.
But you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and the defense took advantage of it.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there.
Don't make no sense.
First down. The 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Cobb.
It's the first.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the
Field goal
first
here wins the
and
game.
An array of possibilities here. And the 49ers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that is exactly what you want on 3rd down defense, man. You want to drop back, and you want to make sure the ball doesn't get pushed down the field past the sticks, and then you rally up and tackle. Now, it's sometimes easier said than done, but he does a great job breaking on the football.
That was great
making sure he
defense.
doesn't
I can't
let
even
the
be mad
first
at
down.
that.
Really
Because he did
good
exactly what I
defense.
normally do.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Catch in the
Threw it
middle.
right at me
It's
again.
Hamlin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
RPO, pick 6. Oh, never mind.
Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
That was a really good free form.
It's Hamlin. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
What's wrong there?
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down
Good D.
That's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Making side adjustments here.
Oh my God, bro. We cannot hold a block.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. That's caught. It's Boston.
Oh, way to convert.
After a nice game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was
Not gonna lie, there's no reason why we can't bomb his ass with Barnes.
Play call by the offense.
Under fire.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Fires to the right.
Green light. Goodness gracious.
Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Get another goal line stand.
He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Direct snap. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Oh, and he dropped it.
Gotta
He
go
had a
right.
touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Fires to the end zone.
Oh, I'm at the 1.
Intercepted.
All right, we gotta start killing clock because the offense is not working like it's supposed to.
With the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception.
That's when experience matters, fellas.
It's a point
Gotta
of the
start
game,
killing
I
clock.
think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Say sorry, Mom.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
At this point of the game, the offense has...
Oh, this should be money, bro.
The coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best?
We had a 3-on-2, and we cannot get the block?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some
Come
chances.
on,
And that
bro.
was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Harrell. finds his target down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offense has practiced the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to bow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down.
First down, let's go.
There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play, balls at the 25.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. I mean, like, he's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Harrell. Quick completion on the out. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
Are we going to go to the boat races tomorrow?
Isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it, and you could tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Absolutely center cut, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Great starting point, takes it inside his own
G-Tree.
25. Well, look what we have.